Hello guys, Kitty here. Today bringing you the Silver Surfer on review deck. Okay, wait. Silver Surfer, you said you don't have the cards that work with it. Oh yeah, right. I still don't got my Brute, but I've actually pulled my Mystique, which can potentially get some really high rolls with a Wong. So that is why we are playing this deck now. And of course, Sarah in the late game is going to generate us so much value. But before we get further into this, do not forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. Okay, Silver Surfer. If you did not know, Silver Surfer is the newest Season Pass card. It gives you other 3 cost cards plus 3 power. It's just so crazy. Just flood your board with 3 cards and then Silver Surfer comes down in the end with the Wong buff. He's just gonna buff everybody out of the world. And then your opponents are just gonna have to cry. Okay, the 3 cost cards we're putting here are going to be Ironheart, which you want to use it a little later, which can buff a ton of cards. And of course, Mystique, as we mentioned, you want to copy your Wong. And Wolfsbane, which is going to get a lot of power, depending on how many cards you got on that location. And of course, Storm is actually great, because you lock down a location, but then your Silver Surfer just buffs it back up to beat your opponents there. And of course, working with Storm, you got Juggernaut. You could just potentially go Storm into Juggernaut, and if your opponents try to play cards there, Juggernaut just throws them away, making you win that lane automatically. Then of course there's Wave. Okay, the purpose of Wave here is to get Sarah to a 4 cost, which you can play on turn 4. So turn 3 Wave, turn 4 Sarah, very strong combo, giving your hand a ton of discards. I mean discounts, not discards, my bad. And hey, Polaris can make some cheeky plays, moving your opponent's stuff. And of course Swordsmaster is here for pure power. You want to drop him on the last turn. Do not drop him early, otherwise you might discard your main combo pieces. Then of course Wong is here to buff the on-reveal abilities, making them trigger twice. Imagine that with a Mystique, with a Silver Surfer. How much value are you gonna get with that? Now, without further ado, let's talk about one more card. As you can see here, there's one card which is very different from the others. It's not a 3 cost, it's 2 cost. Domino right here, you draw her on turn 2 definitely. The thing is, because we still don't got Brute, which works extremely well with Silver Surfer. Well, before we get Brute, we're definitely gonna slap down Domino on turn 2, because she's just so good to thin out your deck. And then you can make use of the energy and put her down on turn 2 for sure. Otherwise, you know, the turn 1 and 2 are just gonna go down to waste. But hey, without further ado, let's hop into some games and see how good Silver Surfer provides us value-wise. Okay, so we are going to go up against a fellow value deck. Who's gonna get more value? You guys have just gotta stay and see. Okay, we definitely will draw Domino on turn 2, so we just slap her down. At Stark Tower, obviously, because we want her to get a buff. I'm not too sure if we can, you know, stack it fully by turn 5, so I think the Domino would be best placed in Stark Tower. But hey, we have actually not played Domino since launch, so it's actually a good chance to use her here. That is before we get Brute. If we get Brute, that turn 1 and 2 skip is not gonna matter that much, because Brute gives us so much value, especially if you can slap down a Silver Surfer in the end. Okay, right now I got a few options. Yeah, turn 3 is the turn that you gotta think about. Okay, there are a ton of options, but Swordsmaster No, because I don't want to discard Sarah or Wong. Ironheart? Not much, because there's only one card above, which leaves us Juggernaut. Oh, you Nightcrawler this lane. But nope, Juggernaut bumps him away. Pretty nice effect, but well, not too useful this time. But still, it's cool to show off the Juggernaut. This turn is actually obvious, right? You don't want to slap down your 3 costs on turn 4 if possible. Just slap your Wong down and pray. All you gotta pray for is no Cosmo, no Enchantress. Yeah, then you should be fine, right? Okay, a Cosmo! Our nightmare! Our kryptonite! But hey, it's on the wrong lane. And now the Wong lane is going to thrive. Now, on turn 5, we definitely want to slap down Sarah. And now all we gotta do is wait for a huge turn 6. Yep, we're going to leave Sander alone. Yep, they've won that. We just gotta accept that. All we gotta do in this game is win 2 locations, and we're fine. And by the heart of the cards, we top deck our Silver Surfer. Yep, good job, Yugi. Okay, this seems good. They got a ton of power on the left lane, which is kind of troubling because, okay, looking at those cards, what do they have in common? And what is their last play gonna be? I mean, my money is on Spectrum, right? All of them are ongoing cards, except for Nightcrawler. So what's their best play on turn 6 gonna be? It's gonna be a Spectrum. So let's see. Who's gonna get more value? Spectrum or Silver Surfer? Okay, this Spectrum is actually so huge. It's one of the best Spectrums you can ever get. But hey, can Silver Surfer surpass that? Obviously, yes. 34 to 28. And that is GG, well played, my friends. We actually outvalue the Spectrum ongoing deck by quite a little bit of margin. So, definitely try out Silver Surfer with Wong. If you got Mystique, then it's gonna be even stronger. So GG, well played, my opponent. Okay, there's a Machine World here. And guess what we're gonna gift our opponent? Oh, they got the Goose as the avatar. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna give you a free gift. Okay, I totally slipped when I'm using my mouse there. But hey, there's no good 3-drop for me to put down here, so I'm just gonna give him a Domino as a gift. Welcome to the channel. A welcome gift is gonna be the Domino. Okay, since we got Super Flow open, we can slap down our Wong. Into Dark Dimension. We are very sneaky. Okay, that Super Flow is definitely helping. But hey, Wong into Mystique! That's just so great! However, like, looking back at it, I'd say it's not gonna work. Because it's not gonna be the last card that we played, right? Yep, so, you know, that's kind of something that you guys should take into account when playing into Dark Dimension. You just want to play your Wong into Mystique out in the open. Otherwise, you know, it's not gonna trigger. Okay, wait, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, right? But hey, I'm just gonna slap down my Wolfsbane and my Polaris. Come on. Yeah, there's no way I want to slap down Source Master here because I don't want to accidentally discard my Silver Surfer. Which for me, it should happen like every single time because, you know, it's just my luck. Yeah, we can control it. It's sad, but it's true. It seems like we are not really utilizing the super flow that well. But hey, it is what it is. This turn, we're using it pretty well, getting out an extra card. Now, that's one more target for our Silver Surfer to buff. Now we want to be careful of ordering. What? They snap us. What? I just don't get it. Okay, back to ordering. We Swordmaster first into Silver Surfer, which makes, you know, the Swordmaster an available target for Silver Surfer to buff. But hey, okay, you snap us, we snap you back. We caught their bluff and successfully made them retreat. And that is GG, well played, my friends. You wanna bluff the Silver Surfer? Nope. To no avail. You lose one more coup for no good reason. But hey, that is GG, well played. So sometimes when you're playing these really weird locations that does not allow you to drop cards, it's just disgusting. But hey, that's Grand Central. I'm just gonna slap down my Domino. Okay, a Forge. Okay. What's gonna come down? A Deadpool? You know, a multiple man? I don't know. But hey, all of these are going to, you know, somehow control the cards that we're gonna play. After turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here in Grand Central, and then Avengers Compound. We must play cards there on turn 5. And right now, we got not much of a choice to put down a 1-card Wolfsbane. But it's actually good to know that we got Silver Surfer in hand. But I think there was a little bit of a misplay. What I think I should have done is put Wolfsbane in the middle and then Wong the left. Wong the right hand side, and then I can follow up with a Mystique. And then finally on turn 6 I can just, you know, slap down Silver Surfer there. And another card before the Silver Surfer. Yeah, that would have been better. Because right now, my Wong Mystique combo got messed up. And I can only slap down one 3-cost card. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I think I should have planned this out a little better. But now, I think the best thing I can do is go for the Ironheart. Because it's going to buff 3 people. And then Silver Surfer just comes down and, you know, buff a ton of guys. So the Wolfsbane positioning was, you know, the biggest misplay of this game. Okay, we got the Storm down, which is actually alright. Because if we cheated out the Silver Surfer, it would have hurt us a little more. But hey, it is what it is. It's definitely not the worst pull because, you know, we could have just pulled out Swordmaster and discarded our Silver Surfer. So we gotta be thankful for that. So this is the turn where we want to slap stuff down. Of course, we want to slap down Silver Surfer last. And the card before that seems like Swordmaster is the best one. Because it's got the most raw power. I think we just slap down everything in the mid lane because the Silver Surfer alone is not going to win us the flooding lane. So the only play we can make in hopes of winning this game is, say, Swordmaster into Silver Surfer in the middle. Yeah, we gotta hope that they do not get something really big like on the right side. Otherwise, we're definitely gonna lose that. Okay, White Tiger, they're winning the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's cruel. But hey, looks like we got enough power. Look at this. Silver Surfer coming down twice. Actually, once was enough, but well, What's better than once? It's gonna be twice. Good job, Silver Surfer and Wong combo. And that is GG, well played my opponents. Yep, clean up aisle 3, because they just dropped their glasses, not taking into account Silver Surfer's power. Okay, so after those games, you guys will definitely see how good Silver Surfer is, right? It's gonna be especially strong when you can slap down a Wong, maybe even with a Mystique, and then Silver Surfer just buffs all these 3-cost cards to infinity. It's just so crazily good to have these high-power cards on the field, and then your opponents do not expect the Silver Surfer, but then you buff them like twice at least. And then that's gonna sweep them off their feet, giving you some surprisingly huge victories. And of course, if you can get down Sarah, then your turn 6 is going to be amazing value. Just slap down your Sarah on turn 5, and then turn 6, throw down 2 3-cost, and then Silver Surfer. And that's gonna pretty much guarantee you a very fat victory. And of course, Domino is here just because you want to slap something down and thin out the deck. But if I get my Brood, I'm definitely gonna swap her out. But hey, for now, she's looking good. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this deck. If you have, do not forget to suffer free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. And of course, Silver Surfer might be nerfed. But hey, for now, let's enjoy it while we can. So have a great rest of the day. Do not forget to suffer free, and peace out.